You two go on indoors. I'm going to sweep up the leaves from the front path.
Oh no, a people person.
I'll be in later to give you a dish of cream, Queenie. And there will be some corn for you, Lobot, if you can lay me an egg for my lunch. Perhaps a brown one with speckles?
Oh, brown? I can manage, but I'm fresh out of speckles.
What's that? There's a footprint on the shag.
Oh, it's always in a place where it shows some people are so thoughtless. Why can't they just step on the pattern section like civilized folk?
Never mind where they stepped. My point is that someone stepped at all in our house.
Well, look there. Whoever it was has burst one of the pillows.
Meow!
No, burst pillow.
Oh, my word, it speaks.
What are you? Animal? Vegetable? Or mineral?
Duckable. Duck. I mean, I'm a duckling.
Are you sure? Was your mother a duck?
Yes.
Well, she must have been sick as a parrot when she saw you.
Oh, Loba, that's terribly good.
Oh, thank you, dear. I don't believe I've ever seen such an ugly duckling.
What are you doing in our house?
Well, I was sheltering from the cold, and I saw the door was lit open, and I didn't think it hurt to step inside.
Not hurt, but let me just tell you, the mark you left on the carpet will drive the old woman to grab the carpet fresh, and we can't stand the smell of that stuff, can we, dear?
Oh, steady, Queenie. Don't upset yourself. He's obviously going through the mold, hormones running amok, irrational behavior, mood swings.
What of it?
Oh, I don't like that tone, young poultry, my lad. And mind that, you'll be mocking the antimacassar next.
What's an antimacassar?
Well, let me just tell you. I don't know, but it obviously works. There hasn't been a macassar in the house for as long as I can remember.
Oh, Queenie, that's terribly good. You are a funny cat.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, cat. Oh, you're a cat?
Of course I'm a cat.
Are you gonna eat me?
Oh, dear. It's okay. It's all right.
Don't be disgusting. The very thought. I've never been into the bird butchering business. Too many feathers. It's like flossing your teeth and eating a meal at the same time.
Oh.
No, the old woman poaches me a fresh fish.
But the old woman, she's a person. Doesn't she hurt you? And you're a chicken. Don't you prefer it out in the yard?
You must be crazy, all that scratching and scraping. No. I live on the couch, thank you very much. Queenie and I are domesticated, you see. It takes all sorts to make a world. On that point we are clear. It takes all sorts to make a world, but we don't want 'em here. Our taste is good and liberal. Our views are well expressed. It takes all sorts to make a world. It's just that our sort's best.
So you should be grateful that we are even bothering to enter into conversation with riffraff such as yourself. Lobot, so named because of an obvious deficiency in the leg department. Lobot is normally most particular of whom she chooses to speak to.
Oh, and I might add that Queenie is downright snobbish. When it comes to social interaction with poultry, I count myself most fortunate that our common interest in needlepoint has rendered us such close friends.
When one explores the great outdoors, one fears what one may see.
Where nouveau riche, our perfect niche, is here on the settee.
Outside, the world keeps changing. It's a constant state of flux.
That doesn't suit domestic folk. It's best left for you ducks. Oh, it takes all sorts. On that point we are clear. It takes all sorts, but we don't want 'em here. Our taste is good and liberal. Our views are well expressed. It takes all sorts to make a world. It's just that our sorts.
Think my sorts.
Just a splash.
Our it's best.
So, what do you do here all day?
Well, we sit and chat and sit and chat, and sometimes I arch my back and let sparks fly from my fur.
And then we sit and chat and sit and chat, and sometimes I will lay an egg.
And is that it?
Well, what else is there for civilized folk to do? What do you do?
Well, my absolute favorite thing is swimming. I love letting the water close over your head as you plunge right down to the bottom.
Well, Lobot knows certainly all about plunging down into the bottom. Don't you, dear?
Come on, I'll show you.
Swimming in the autumn. I've never heard of such a crazy notion.
Think of your thigh meat. You could use that exercise. She's got drumsticks like an ostrich.
Well, you haven't exactly been a slave to your step aerobics. It's as much as you can do to get your flap open.
Gracious, Lobot, you're missing your TV program. She just loves her antique show.
Oh, where's the remote, dear?
You're sitting on it.
Oh.
6 months on and still no sightings of the duckling, who, as you will remember from the photograph released at the time, has what can best be described as a rather unforgettable appearance. Now, our experts believe that he may already have undergone certain changes, and they have put together a composite of what they believe he might look like today. Some viewers may find this image disturbing.
Oh.
I'm sure he's still out there somewhere, so if anyone has seen him, please call in.
Oh, Mama!
Yes, once again, viewers, we are appealing to you. If you have any information, the number is coming up on your screen.
Mama.
Is there something you'd like to tell us, dear?
Oh, Mama.
Have you ran away from home?
No.
Well, there's only one thing to do. I'll call from the kitchen.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, no, the old woman.
Oh, she wouldn't ring her own doorbell. Come in.
Quack, quack.
Oh, no. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd cooked my goose, eh? To talk to your long-lost father.
Oh, father, ugliness certainly runs in the family.
He's not my father. Oh, don't listen to him.
Oh, he is overcome. Son, hug your daddy. Your mother and I have been worried sick.
Does he look like a duck?
Now, dear, folk who live in glass houses shouldn't call the kettle black. Or something like that.
He's a cat.
Oh, children will have their fun. I'm sorry if he's caused you any and I am most grateful that you've kept him all in one piece.
Oh, wasn't that hard?
Now come along, ducky. Thank the nice poultry for looking after you.
He's a cat, I tell you. A sly, treacherous, double-crossing,
Hungry.
no good, conniving tomcat.
It's no good. The line's busy.
Well, hello.
What have we here? Another duck? Haven't you got a pond to go to?
Meow.
Oh, shouldn't you be going? Didn't you say his mother was sick with worry? Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
I told you he was a tomcat.
A tomcat?
Oh, now don't go getting any funny ideas, Queenie. We have an arrangement, remember? Dear? Oh! There will be tears before bedtime.
Madam, I'd be honored, though I'm not of your ilk, if we could get together, maybe share a dish of milk.
Sir, I'd be delighted, though it's true you're a scruff. But when one's had things easy, one likes a bit of rough.
Queenie! You loose cat!
Meow.
Together on the tiles we will totter. Together we will sit on garden walls. Together we will make tin roofs seem hotter.
Together, you'll be throwing up fur balls.
Together, we can build ourselves a cat flap.
No.
Together, after dark we'll violin.
Together we will snuggle for a cat nap.
No. Together, you could string a violin. Have you forgotten, dear? The clinic has confirmed they need to fit you in. You need to be dewormed. And on your last attack, you almost filled a sack. So maybe you should go. It's only fair to say that she is rather prone to carry parasites. Her fur is not her own. And on the hygiene front, to be both frank and blunt, it's best that you don't know. Although I don't wish to gripe, I don't think she'd be your type.
Together, we will sing our own cat's chorus. Together, we can choose our favorite keys. Together, we will conquer all before us.
Together, you can rid her of her fleas. Oh, dear. You have to help me out. It's looking pretty grim. What will become of me if she should go with him? She's gone all gooey-eyed, and I am terrified she'll leave me on the shelf. Come on. Go, run! Go! Oh dear, alas, alack, the door was left ajar. The duckling has escaped. He won't have got that far. If you start making tracks, you're bound to hear his quacks and catch him for yourself. Don't let us delay your trip. He'll soon be within your grip. I know. Together, we've the strength to see it through. Together, as if nothing really happened. Together, we will stay. Together, we will stay. Together, we will stay as me and you. It's okay, it's really okay.
Drake, my mistake was letting her go searching for my son. Yeah, that one. It ain't right. I spent weeks filling beaks, hearing daddy, daddy, daddy. I'm depressed round the nest day and night.
Oh my gosh, he clapped.
And what sort of time do you call this?
We sort of lost track of time. The owl didn't give a hoot.
Well, your father does.
I want to let us stay out.
Well, Mom's not here. And you're all grounded.
Oh, droppings!
And where'd you pick up language like that? I told you not to hang around with that jaybird. He's so blue.
Well, you say it.
Well, I say it in a mature adult and a grown-up way.
Still means the same thing.
When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey, and have you all preened your feathers today yet?
We haven't gotten around to that yet.
What do you mean you haven't gotten around to that yet? Do you know what happens to birds that don't preen? They sink.
When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey. And, did you eat the pondweed I packed for you?
Pelicans don't have pondweed.
No, the pelicans wouldn't.
Will she find ugly?
I don't know, honey. All right, it's time to roost. Make sure you brush your beaks and don't take all the water. My bill's big enough already. When Ida said she'd go, I had to let her. A shame because this apron suits her better. Where's the joy in motherhood? An endless round of chores that have to be done. Yet when you think you've seen the back of them, you find in actual fact you're back at square one. There's no joy in motherhood. Or if there is, it's something I just can't see. And Ida somehow copes with all of this. And then, on top of that, she puts up with me.
Dad!
Now what?
I will search every pond, I will search every stream, every river. And the broadest of bays and the widest of lakes must be crossed. While you are missing from my life, it's me who's feeling lost. Without you, I feel lost. Look at her, it's a shame that she won't face the fact. Look at her, can't she see the way the odds are stacked?
Well, have you heard anything from Ida yet?
Oh, no. She's got the cell phone switched off.
Oh.
But the pigeon delivered a note this morning. It just says, I'm here, Twin Jugs, Minnesota. I don't know if that's a place or if she's just being offensive.
And he's about so high with the rather characteristic honk.
Sounds like that squatty. He shot through quite a while ago. He shot through. It was us who were shot through. It was like Sag Harbor.
I think you mean Pearl Harbor, dear.
Anyway, here, you can take this, if it helps.
Look at her. So convinced she's getting near. Look at her. She's a little late, we fear.
And how do we know you're not a cat?
I beg your pardon.
Well, the last duck who showed up here turned out to be a tomcat.
Did someone say tomcat?
No, no, no.
Common sense would
Drake, listen. He was last seen headed in the direction of Moorland Farm.
That's north of here, isn't it?
Yes.
How very interesting.
You!
HONK! HONK!
Help me. Please help me, I'm caught.
Who are you?
I'm Penny. Please, you think you can untangle me?
I'll try. What are you?
A swan? Ooh, mind you, don't hurt yourself on that hook. No point in us both getting damaged.
A swan?
Typical me, my first migration, and what happens?
Your first what?
Migration. The cold weather is setting in and we're leaving today for the warm lands.
Leaving?
You're a funny one, all these questions.
Sorry.
What's your name?
Everybody calls me ugly.
Oh, don't listen to them. It's a stage we all go through. You should hear some of the things they called me before the molt. Penny Dreadful, Penny Plain, Penny Dropping.
Pretty Penny? I mean, how could anybody call you names?
Well, like I say, it's just a stage we all go through.
Excuse me, could you lift up your wing?
My mother always warned me to avoid the fishing line that people leave behind.
So did mine. When we were out swimming on the lake. There. One more loop around your leg.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was going to be left behind, and this is no place to spend the winter alone. Where's your flock?
I don't know. I'm lost. And the more I seem to look for them, the further I seem to wander away.
That's dreadful. When did you last see them?
The spring.
In the spring? You've been lost since the spring? You poor thing. You can't stay here for the winter. You'll freeze.
No. I'll be all right.
Penny! Come with me. The others won't mind, and then next spring I'll come back with you and find your family.
I can possibly.
Sure you can. Come on, or we'll never catch up.
Oh, Penny, it sounds wonderful. But I can't even fly yet. Well, at least not well enough to go with you guys.
It doesn't matter if you're not as strong as the others. I'll stay back with you and fly at your pace.
Oh, Penny, I'd love to. I really would. But I must keep going. I have to find my mother. She can't be too far away. But maybe when you come back in the spring, we can meet up again.
I'd like that. Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'm sure.
Penny, come along, darling. We'll be late.
I don't like to leave you here like this, but I really do have to go now. Goodbye. And thank you again. I won't forget you. HONK!
I've seen butterflies on bluebells drinking in the dew, cobwebs in the sunlight shining. I've seen them too. I've seen woodlands in the autumn, falling leaves of every shade and hue. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. I've seen waterfalls cascading, sparkling in the light. Damselflies that dance their dance from morning till night. I've seen rainbows reaching skyward, pass between the clouds, then fade from view. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. And though I've seen the willows weeping branches, the misty morning air, a clear and starry night has nothing to compare with you. I've seen swallows in the summer wheeling overhead. I have seen the silkworm spinning gossamer thread. I have seen the golden sunset over the horizon, painting skies of pink and blue. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. Now I've seen you. Oh, now I've seen you. She won't remember me. I bet she doesn't even come back. But if she does, why would she want anything to do with me?
Rivet! Whoops! Pardon me!
Leave me alone.
Sorry, Feathers. Didn't mean to make you jump. Not that there's anything wrong with jumping, of course. It sort of runs in the family, or jumps in the family.
What do you want?
Want?
Well, you might as well get it off your chest. Tell me how ugly I am.
Ugly?
There. I hope you feel better.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a minute. You mind if I hop off and hop back on again? I mean, have a word with yourself, Feathers. Who am I to call you ugly? Look at me.
Oh.
There, see? Connect the dots. If we're talking ugly, they don't come much more aesthetically challenged than me. I know what your problem is. You've been preening yourself too much.
What do you mean?
You've got down in the mouth. Nothing. I'm getting nothing.
I want to be left on my own.
Now that's just downright antisocial. Hang on.
I've got a human in my throat. Oh, well, I know how you feel, but you can't let it depress you. I started out as a blob of jelly, and it's been downhill ever since. I say to myself, I'm just some beautiful princess in frog's clothing, and one day someone will come along and kiss me and release my inner beauty. And then I say, nah, get real, who wants to print a frog? You know what our problem is? Our image isn't in vogue, that's all. It's a question of taste. But you mark my words, Feathers, one day, ugly will be in. If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly fad will pass. Then those who sport this season's look will fall flat on their. Ask your mother what it's called. For fashion is a fickle thing, and just you wait and see. The day will come when we're in style, and then I guarantee out there someone's gonna love ya. Someone's gonna love ya. Warts and all. Out there, just around the corner, in amongst the fauna, someone's gonna fall for you. Though I'm Tyrannosaurus Rexy, some will find me sexy in my way. Though it may take some time to find them, when you do, you have a ball. 'Cause out there somewhere, someone's gonna love ya. Warts and all.
Do you really believe that?
Of course. If I didn't, I might as well just jack it all in and donate my legs to gastronomic research. You can look on the sunny side of the lily pad. The ugliest of creatures have a few redeeming features, so why not let your better point shine forth?
A mouth that runs from east to west is bound to make you look depressed. It's better if the corners both point north.
Now that's the idea! So don't go into hiding. There's no need for disguise. Even some potatoes have got nice eyes. I'm telling you, fellas! Out there, someone's gonna love ya. Someone's gonna love ya.
Warts and all.
Now you're croaking my language.
Out there, in a muddy puddle, someone needs a cuddle. Though the chance is small, it's true.
Just think, whenever you need boosting, one day you'll be roosting with a mate. Though it may take some time to find them, when you do, you have a ball. 'Cause
Out there somewhere, someone's gonna love ya. Warts and all.
Tell them, kids!
Somewhere out there, we don't know where, someone will care. They're gonna love the warts and all. Somewhere out there, we can't say where, but someone is gonna fall for you.
Though I'm Tyrannosaurus Rexy, someone find me sexy in my way.
Find you sexy.
Though it may take some time to find them, when you do, you'll have a fall. 'Cause out there somewhere, someone's gonna love ya. Someone's gonna love ya.
I'll be singing ya. And remember, one day it'll be us who are the flavor of the month. What am I saying?
Well, if you ever find yourself near a duckyard, do call in. I'd love for you to meet my family.
Well, I hope you find them all right. Stay warm. Stay cheerful. See ya. Ribbit, ribbit.
Well, what have we here?
Honk!
A nice plump little duckling.
Honk!
My beauty.
Honk!
It's no good
Honk!
you struggling and honking.
Honk!
I've got a family to feed, and you'll make a fine Sunday roast. Now,
Honk!
where's my knife?
Honk!
Phew! It's colder than a penguin's picnic out here tonight. Darn.
Honk!
I must have left that knife in the car.
Hello, Ducky. I see the macrame class is paid off.
Oh no! How did you find me?
Oh, a little bird told me.
Well, you're not gonna get me. I'm gonna get eaten by the people.
Such a waste.
Even if you were to help me, you'd only eat me yourself.
True.
Well, you're not gonna get me. Oh no, he's coming back. Oh.
Listen, Ducky. I have what I think you will agree to be a very tempting proposition. One that might just satisfy us both.
Oh. Well, I don't like oranges if that's part of your plan.
Look, if you come back with me, I'll take you back to the farm and you'll get to see your mother again. For one last time.
Either way, I get eaten, right?
Well, you can't have it both ways. Quick, make up your mind.
All right, you're on. Oh.
And remember, don't try any funny business. At least this way you get to see your mother again.
Well, curdle the cream on my cornflakes. He's escaped.
Going? We seem to be going in circles.
Shut up, it's all the snow. It makes everything look the same.
A blizzard would seem certain, and even good King Wenceslas would not draw back his curtain.
I can't see beyond the edge of my beak.
Keep going. It must be close now.
Are you out there? Is anybody out there?
The wind chill factor tends to keep the
for Christmas cards, but
not for casts and
No, my baby. Not after all this time. What was the point of it all? What was the point of your little life? It can't end like this. It can't. But my son is dead. He's dead and it's all my fault. I had his brothers and sisters to rear. I couldn't just leave them. And now he's all gone and it's all my fault.
Cry, cry, my dear, for the warmth of a mother's tears can dull the stoniest of frost.
I only wish I could believe that.
You must. For what do we have if we don't have hope?
I'm not a duck. I'm not a duck. I'm a swan. Honk! Mama. Honk! Oh, Mama.
Just knowing that you're out there helped me to get by. And now we're reunited. I can hold my head up high.
It's him. It's him, Father. The signet I told you about. The one who saved my life. Do you remember me? Oh, come on, say you remember me.
Of course I remember you. You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Well, you should take a look at your own reflection. I've seen rainbows reaching skyward, pass between the clouds, then fade from view. I thought I knew what beautiful was, but now I've seen you. And though I've seen the willows weeping branches, the misty morning air, a clear and starry night has nothing to compare.
Nothing to compare
with you.
And you knew. You knew I was a swan.
Of course I knew. That's why I asked you to come with us. If only your wings had been strong enough.
Now you can come with us and learn our ways.
And my mother. Can she come too?
Of course I can. I'm just a baggy old duck. I can't teach you the ways of the swans.
But you taught me to swim.
And from what I remember, that nearly finished me off. It's hardly surprising, really. Fancy me teaching a swan to swim.
But I want you to come.
But I can't. My place is on the farm with your father. Bless him. They say birds of a feather must flock together, and you belong with the swans. And I know someone rather keen that you should go with them.
But I've only just found you. I'm not sure I want to leave you so soon.
Just go on before I get all tearful and unnecessary. Take care of him for me, will you?
Now this must be hard for you, my dear, but I promise he'll be safe close.
I'm sure he will. Now go on, let's see you fly. Go on, take a run at it. That's the way. Different from the rest. I know he shouldn't belong to me. I know I should have guessed. He wasn't mine to mother, wasn't mine to rear. Another dream gets washed away, another dream, another mother's tear. 1, 2, 3.
HONK! You didn't think I'd leave you here by yourself, did you?
Oh, but you must. It's your life and you belong with the swans.
But why? I don't care whose egg I came out of. You are my mother. You raised me. And that's what counts.
Well,
you said it yourself. The duckyard would be so boring if we all looked the same. So I decided to come back. To be different.
We're both coming back.
To be the first swans on the lake. I've been different all my life. I was different as a duckling. Now I'll be just as different as a swan. I like being different. I like being me, and I like my honk.
You are most certainly different. I'm so proud of you. Now, what are we waiting for? I can't wait to see Drake's reaction. I think he may lay an egg, and what that turns into, that doesn't bear thinking about.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got a little unfinished business.
What? Oh. Hello, ducky. Duh.
HONK!
Swan, knee, swan, knee, swanee. Oh. Hey, swanee, way down upon the Swanee River. You can play with your duck until you goose it. You can chicken your swan until you grouse. Together, we can fricassee your mother. It's crazy, Lil, it's crazy, Lil, it's crazy, Lil. The weather's turned out nice again. It's a crazy little game called I give up. I quit, I surrender. I've been working too hard. Take me to the Betty Fur Clinic.
Did you ever see a finer bird? Hark at him, 'cause his honking is the best we've heard. We're feeling rather small in this whole shebang. Maybe you'll forgive us all, and we hope we find not stop so. We are gang.
Of course I forgive you all. I'm just happy to see you all again. And to introduce you to somebody. This is Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Welcome home, my dear. I've been thinking. I'm getting very long in the bill, and I think the time is right to relinquish the red band. Now, wear it with pride, my dear. You are indeed the finest bird on the lake. Now, from this day forth, the
headband will be known as the signet ring.
Look at him, look at us, see the difference. Why do we ever think him a dud?
I always knew that my family was blessed with royal blood.
Yes! 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 Yes!
What?
I've survived Thanksgiving!
Look at him,